Welcome back to the series of my Minecraft Forever World. Normally I won't really record my voice, but for the sake of this video, that's gonna be happening. On that note, since the last episode, there's a lot that got done. So enough wasting time, let's just jump right into the video. So on day 46, I found the cave and I was trying to figure out what I was seeing. So I kept looking at it and I was like, is that a mine shaft? So I was even confused and I typed it in, but I kept looking at it for a moment and then, try to look for a way to get down. The mine shaft is very weirdly structured, so there wasn't much loot or anything that I could find, like as mob spawners or cave spider. So I just make a little base to sleep in case I die and fall off of the cases. Put some of my stuff in that I found from the mine. What the frick? Anyways, moving on. So I kept placing my stuff in the chest, and the stuff that I won't be needing to go down in the mine shaft. So keep going forward. I found a zombie villager. At this moment, I wasn't thinking to keep him, cure him to get the trade and stuff, but I kept moving down the cave and I came across a ancient city. Well, not the full ancient city, but I was getting to that point basically, and I didn't really want to go through with it, but I needed some proper gear and stuff like that. So I came back and I started preparing. I got the 4 golden apples from the gold that I found in the cave and the apples that I got from the trees and stuff. I repair most of my armor that I would be needing. And if you're wondering why I'm in chain armor, it's because it has protection on it. So I prefer the enchantment over the normal iron. But I start gathering some blocks. I decided to make it easy on myself and grab some leaves out of the tree and proceeded to chopping down the tree basically. So making my way down closer to the ancient city, I made a little safe haven, placed my bed and stuff that if in case I die I can respawn and use to get back into the ancient city. So I was trying to be very careful coming down here because I know that it's gonna be a hectic fight or to even to loot across because of the shriekers. And so after being in here and opening the first chest, it was just shriekers left and right. So I said, you know what, flip it. So I just started speed running this thing, bro. I started running and placing torches and try to be as cautious as I could, but everywhere I turned there was just shriekers left and right, bro. So I don't even know what I was doing at this point. Even watching back this recording, I'm confused because I don't know why I chose to do this. But to be very honest, to think about moving around in the ancient city, it doesn't really make sense because I was looking at videos and how to clear this out. But I found one of those templates for the armor and some regeneration potion and stuff. But I couldn't even take everything because this guy was just disturbing my peace at this point. So I just started running for my life, bro. I started running and I don't even know where I'm going. I just started running, bro. Any opening that I can get to get away, I was just sprinting to that direction, bro. And there were streakers going off left and right. So after finding one more book, I said, you know what, I'ma just dip, and I start trying to dig up, and I know it's gonna take a long time because how far deep down it is. Still went for it, and after coming out to the cave, on day 55, I was trying to find obsidian because there's no obsidian below. So I found this ruin portal. I grabbed some trees again and try to make a boat to go across. So after making my way across and opening the chest, it was some decent loot, but not good. I saw the gold block and I took it. But soon as I opened my inventory, I realized that I don't have my diamond pickaxe on me. So I had to run all the way back just to grab my diamond pickaxe. After going back all the way there to grab the obsidian, I came home, made the portal, lighted, jumped through, and I was trying to trade with this guy for some and the pearls and stuff like that. And during mid trading, this guy tried to stick me up, which is crazy. So did a little stare down. I was like confused on why, like, we were doing business, why you trying to rob me. So set him to the place he belonged. That's a jail. So I made a jail for him, and I just left him there. And I kept moving, and I came across one of the nether fortress, and I'm not even good at this, so I don't even want to go in. So just to be cautious, I made another shield and just keep going on. So after trading arrows with this skeleton, well, it was unfair on my part because he gonna hit me. But after trading arrows with this guy, if I had known that I would have died here, I probably wouldn't come in the nether fortress, honestly. But there we go. After heading up the stairs, I saw the blazes and I was like thinking I was dream, so I just head over straight ahead and got instantly destroyed, bro. At this point, I don't know what to do, so I tried to drink a regen potion, and that didn't work because that was fire potion. And yeah, that guy just instantly killed me, so I just ran back straight through the portal again with no armor, without anything, trying to make my way all over there just to get my stuff right away. So after reaching again and gathering my stuff, I tried to like block out the spawn rate of the blazes, but that didn't work. So I just killed the two that was in front of me, grabbed the blaze rod, and I was just trying to dip. So I just left there full speed. And for a couple of years of playing Minecraft, when I was like 15, 14, I never knew how to make a fishing rod, which is crazy. I had to search it up. Um, yeah, that's tough. So just for a day, try not to be a miner, try to be a fisherman. And I came with this little, I don't even know what to call this shit at this point. I'm gonna just call it a lake at this point, bro. So I came at this lake and I tried to fish for a moment to gather some books and, to enchant my gear over the cases. This is not my thing, bro. So I just sat there fishing for a very long time and I just left for after a couple minutes. Remember when I said I didn't really recognize that the importance of a zombie villager? So I found one on day 71 and I tried to like take him to the surface, but to get up there is gonna be a whole different challenge. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get him as close as I can to the entrance and put him in a boat or something. But turns out that was a terrible idea because as soon as I get back, the guy despawned. So I ran all the way up this big ass cave, bro, and this nigga despawned. That's crazy. So on day 74, I made an enchanted table, and the couple diamond gear that I add, like my pickaxe and my diamond boots, I try to like enchant them with the books that I got from the ancient city and just see what kind of enchant I can get. But turns out you can't add any more enchantment on the pickaxe, so I try to do something else on a different pickaxe. But that wasn't my take on it. So I really believe recording my Minecraft video of my journey was a good idea because I played this game for so long and I can't make a potion, so I had to go on YouTube and try to figure out how to make night potions.
Hi.
Okay.
So on day 77, I was prepared to go and back to the ancient city to get some loot, and there was like a thunderstorm, and out of the blue, a witch popped up behind me and started splashing me with potions, bro, I was so low. I was panicking. I was like, okay, I'm finna die. I was like, please, 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 not to die. I was like 1 hour, bro. So I just like, blocked up the entrance and I sat there waiting to, regen to just make my move. So after making my way back in the ancient city, I started trying to spawn a lot of iron golem to help me, create some noise and also to fight the warden. So I spawned a good amount because I went mining for a lot of iron to do this. So I set my spawn down here in case I die, I can, spawn right here. And the iron golem won't spawn on anything from the ancient city. So I had to move it around. And for some reason, I just started running all about and placing torches and just, waking up the warden at this point because I thought I was invincible. I found some diamonds, which is one, but still is diamond at the end of the day. I saw this thing on YouTube, how to, distract the warden. So I was trying to make it, but I forgot how to do it. I keep moving, then I eventually figured out what to do. Then the warden starts spawning in, so I made my way up where I was safer. Even though you can like still sniff and find me, I placed on back my armor and organize my slots and stuff like that to head back down. But I had to leave and go out the cave again to get more resources. So in order like to defeat the guy or like to let it spawn again, because I want to like live in the ancient city, I have to make a lot of some contraptions where he would be distracted and start breaking the streakers all about. So it's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna just fast forward to the part where I start looting the building. So I'm back in the ancient city and I have like a couple of the sound contraption around, and I'm just gonna put it in 10 times speed so you can see the looting process. But yeah, I'm gonna put a video up on how to make the sound contraption so it will be easier, but try to make as much as you could just to really keep it distracted. But there's still a possibility that it can still spawn by still track you by sniffing you, or if you make a lot of more noise than the contraption itself.
I know it's hard for you to run away, but baby, listen. I think it's wrong for you to act like that. But if you love me, shawty, call me back. I'm making mistakes a couple times, but baby girl, I'm just a man. Welcome, fine.
So after looting the surrounding building from the middle, I saw on YouTube that there's like a secret room, but I forgot. So here is me trying to dig down into the room, and I was so like super confused. And in the background, you can hear like the clicking with the trap door. That's the sound that the contraption makes. So the warden doesn't really notice you making noise, or the shriekers won't really be. But I already broken almost all the shriekers here. But then after like a couple minutes into like breaking the shriekers, there's only like the block. I'm gonna put it on screen that you should break, and the shriekers doesn't really matter. So here's me trying to find the room location where you gotta go eat the golden apple to get into the room. I'm thinking to make a future base for this contraption, but I don't know yet. It's like still thought that I have though. So this is a room which is there is some like redstone and um Mojan, what? Mojan. If you're liking the video so far, leave a like, a comment, or even subscribe if you want. It's free. Don't have to do it. Normally, I don't really make videos with talking in it. The first video I made was AI voice, but I thought that sounds kind of weird, so I tried to do a voiceover. So this is the first voiceover. If it does good, I'm gonna do more. If not, I'm gonna just do like no commentary. And yeah, thanks for the first video support. Let's get back to the video. So on day 87, not only I had to make like a lot of back and forth from my base to the ancient city with just normal chests, because it was just a lot of loot and I didn't had shulkers at the time. But I tried to organize my stuff that I got, and yeah, I'm gonna just play some music and let the video play out. Remember when I died in the nether? Well, today it's time to go back into the nether. So on day 91, I'm in full diamond. Just the leggings and the boots are enchanted, but today we gotta go back into the nether to get blaze rod. Since the last time that I've been here and I died, I think I got more confident, and I think I know what I'm doing now. So I made like a bigger space so they can spawn easily. And I didn't even know that this is like a thing that they can spawn quicker and at a good rate. And my sword didn't have looting or anything of it, but I tried to get like a stack of end rods, and I found some endermen around in the biome to cross some ender eyes. And so on my way to find the end portal, I came across a village, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake to get the villagers killed. So I screenshot it, saved one of the villagers for later, and I kept rolling down in the direction where the eyes of ender was taking me to. But it turns out I had to turn back because the end portal was like right in the village basically. And if you're wondering which shaders I'm using, I'm gonna leave it down in the description so you guys can use it. But yeah, so we got back at the village, and so we threw one of the eyes of ender again in the village just to make sure, and it dropped right here, so I'm indicating that it's in the hill. So after grabbing my eyes of ender and started placing it in the end portal to go through to the gateway, it's been a real journey because it's almost 100 days and I've never really survived this long. And I'm luckily I have the exact amount that I needed to get through, which is crazy by itself. So I make sure that I had everything that I needed to go through before I went through. I even made an extra shield just in case, and we just look at ourselves and then we just jump straight to the portal. And just like that, after a couple deaths, my first time ever in Minecraft defeating the end dragon in survival gameplay. So I grabbed some dragon's breath, I grabbed the dragon egg, and I started building my way up to the end gate. So after making my way through this portal, this is what I really hated about the whole end. Honestly, I screenshotted it and I ran for so long. It took me days in Minecraft to just find a ship or any small structure. It took so long, bro, but eventually I found it. It's my first time actually looting one of these ships, but I've seen some videos on YouTube on how to kind of go about looting them, so I try to replicate it by building up and try to, you know, be out of reach of the shulkers. But those guys are pests, so I had to even leave there because there wasn't any boats, on that structure. So I found a different one and I looted it, and I got pretty much good gear. I had many books home, but I wanted to find another Elytra, so just in case, I lost one or it broke by chance, you know. So I spent a little more time in the end. I found some more loot and I got the second Elytra, and I just hopped on the podium thing or whatever you call it, and I just jumped off and took so long, aching time just to find back the portal that I was at. But just like every Minecraft video, there is a climax and then there's just a low part of the whole story. So here I am in the mines again, trying to get some cobblestone because today on day 108, I'm gonna make a mob farm for the first time also. So let's speed up the process. I need like 25 stacks of cobblestone also. So it's gonna take a while. For day 114, here I am thinking that my mob farm is working good, but turns out I had to come back here later for arrows and stuff, and it wasn't working. Honestly, it wasn't working. So I just niced up here a little bit and then I just left. So for day 115, I decided to terraform my yard and, design it a little bit to make it more hospitable for myself. So like I said, I'm not used to making Minecraft video nor voiceovers video, and I'm gonna try to get better at editing these videos. So without further ado, here is a little clip of my base, and thank you for watching, and that is the end of the video. Peace.
I know you care for me. Just don't lose your love for me. Listen, don't put